Okay, and welcome back. The new wheels and tires are here. This is how they came, and that's where they came from, B&L Resins. And I just want to start off by a kind of a side note here. I will show those in a second. B&L Resins, so they were taking a little bit to arrive, and I went to the website, and look what I see here. What is going on here? Oh, by the way, sorry about that sound that sounds like rain. It's rain. But anyway, it looks as though I got my order right in the nick of time. When I checked on this, I think it was the 5th. And I saw this and I thought, oh, great, I'm never going to get them. But they did arrive, and I have them, and I don't know what's going on with B&L Resins, but happy to have them, but there isn't an issue. Also, another side note, I want to thank Tom. This was Rambler69. Stepped right up to the plate and sent me another Dune Buggy. This is not the same kit. This is a brand new kit. It's actually in much better shape than the kit that I just built, this one. This kit right here was in kind of terrible shape, but I made it work. And we got it done. But like I was saying, I want to make the full sandrail version now that has no body and has that extra cowling, the extra tubes on the front and so on. But I wanted to make it look super dune buggy, so we went and looked for these tires. But anyway, yeah, thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Now, to the elephant in the room. Are we noticing these tires are a little big? Now, obviously, clearly they're 1/24th scale, and obviously the Dune Buggy is 1/25th scale, and that is the problem. So we have this happening here, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we just got to decide whether or not we are doing this or not. Now the back tire, you could almost get away with that, but the front tire, when you put that on there, that's in relation to the seat. It kind of makes it look like an RC car, like a toy. So I don't think the fronts are going on, not on the Dune Buggy anyway. But yeah, let me get up close on this so that y'all can see. How close can I get? Pretty close. It's an interesting design, and I believe I have found the source for where they're casting these from, and I'll show you that in a moment. But the tires themselves, look at that paddle design. Quite good. But you know, there's issues there, and I'll get to that in the next scene as well. But what I wanted to say is, yeah, look, in relation to the 1/25th scale tire, the new one's just gigantic, and makes it look silly next to the seat. Now, whether or not these rears are going to look okay on there, acceptable, is unknown yet. Those rear tires, the plastic ones, that came with the kit, they do come off. Those are not glued on, so I'm going to pull them off, and I'm going to mock this up to see what it looks like with at least just the rears on there, and we'll see what we got there. But otherwise, yeah, I wanted to show you where I believe B&L found these, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here's what I found. I don't know if I need to maximize that or this is good enough. Okay, so this is a, let's see, you scroll down there. Oh, what have I done? Great. Okay, so, sigh. Anyway, let me hit this X button, and there we go. So this is a Dune Buggy on sale, for sale at eBay, right there. Jada Toys, 1/24th scale sandrail Dune Buggy, and it's really neat. But if you look closer, if you look really close there, you'll see that you can't do it. First thing you're going to find out is that you can't do it. Let me see if I can expand that. I can't. Great. We'll see what we can do here. So looking at the tire there, I'm quite certain that these tires are these tires. Try to scroll to the next scene. See there? See the way that is staggered, the bias tread, and it is the same way there. The wheel is identical, except it's chromed here. And yeah, there's another look at that tire. And there was a green one for sale that was showing this stuff better. See the tire there? I think this is where they're getting from, especially there. Look at that. Maybe if I can zoom in from way back here. No, that's not going to work. You get the basic idea, I'm thinking. That wheel and tire, I'm very certain, is that wheel and tire right there. And I wanted to show something else, so there's a green one for sale as well, so I'm going to go find that and I'll show you that one. Okay, but anyway, since I had found that green one, it's sold and the pictures are no longer on the internet. But what it was showing was that the die-cast version from Jada Toys that you can buy had separate rear tire patterns, meaning that they were directional. Like this one here, of course, you see they're the same, because this one goes forward and then this one goes backwards, but it's because it's turned around. And no, you can't just turn the wheel around because of how gummed up it is on the other side. See, we have a finished edge on this side, and then the inside is just all gummy because of the way it was cast. And so they can only be displayed like that unless you want to do some kind of crazy amount of work on it. So they are not directional, and I believe, and what I was seeing on the toy is that they are directional. So the toy had directional tires, had two separate casts so that they could be done that way, much the same way the front tires are done that way. See here, see that one goes that way. It's gummy on this side, and this one goes this way because it's gummy on that side. What I mean is you would put it on like that. And then this one would go out like that. But if you put your tires on the back here, you're going to have one paddle going the correct way and then the other paddle going the wrong way. See that? Something not everybody's going to notice, but see that? That one's going to go backwards. Or this one's backwards and that one's forward. I don't actually know which way. I'm just knowing that you can't put them both the same way, and that's a bummer. But anyway, taking a look at this, is this too far? Going from 124th to 125th? I cannot actually form an opinion. Of course, the front wheels are definitely going to be too big. But can we get away with those rears? Sure is interesting looking, huh? I'll get it completely level down there. Look on the side. I mean, you would have your traction, that's for sure. Go back here. What that looks like all the way in the back. I mean, that looks pretty great right there. So what I'm leaning towards is putting the backs on. Of course, you'd have to put a longer shaft on there and make something look good, but they're huge, of course, but I don't know. It's got a pretty good look to it. Probably set it up similar to that, but I'm curious, what do you guys think? And if somebody happens to know where to get 1/25th scale Dune Buggy sand paddles, let me know. Okay? So anyway, that takes care of that. I'm happy to have them. We're certainly going to put them on something, but I'm not sure if it's going to go on the Dune Buggy. Just sharing. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time.